Hello all. I watched Superman on its digital release and wasn't particularly impressed. And oddly, much of my criticism of Red Sonja could probably be levied here too. But mainly, it's rushed, puerile and stupid. It's a James Gunn movie that happens to have Superman in it. When I heard Gunn was writing and directing Superman, the red flags went up immediately, and each announcement only raised them higher. Gunn likes quirky, and that isn't Superman. So it was pretty obvious he was stocking the film full of stuff he was interested in. And boy does it show. Now I love Guardians of the Galaxy, it's one of my favourite MCU movies. But that's possibly due to co-writer Nicole Perman restraining Gunn's worst impulses. Because whilst I still enjoy Guardians 2, there is a noticeable shift towards the dumb. And that's where this movie sits, in the dumb. Whilst Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 3 had heart, that's completely absent here. This is a Gunn fever dream of the wacky. Lame jokes undercut every single moment. One scene, which was supposed to be emotionally impactful, was completely eclipsed by the stupid going on in the background. It got off to a terrible start. The scene released online of Superman crashing, Krypton jumping all over him and the robots healing him is literally the start of the movie, following a chunk of written exposition. I thought that was awful. And boy does Superman keep getting his ass handed to him and relies on being saved by other people. Speaking of Krypto, who is Gunn's own dog inserted into this movie, he just became an irritant and feels more central to the plot than Superman himself. It is bright and colourful, much like the Suicide Squad, and does have a Saturday morning cartoon feel. But the Superman cartoons I've watched understand the character far more than here. There's a balance between the ridiculous of the world and the gravitas of the ideals, which Gunn misses entirely. Superman pretty much gets lost in this fast-paced kaleidoscope of colour and sound. He's there a couple of times in the odd moment, which works well, and there are attempts to make him appear iconic and inspirational, but it all feels performative and hollow. And of course, as I suspected, we get the deconstruction. The actors do a good job, particularly David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnan and Nicholas Hoult. Guy is okay with one really nice scene, but Nathan Fillion is too old. And Hawkgirl, played by Isabella Merced, is an empty vessel. There's nothing to that character. Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific probably gets best served, so perhaps Gunn should have made that movie instead? I hated Gunn's choice for Ma and Pa Kent as dumb rednecks. And isn't that an offensive stereotype anyway? You can tell he only did it because he thought it would be funny, not because it added anything. And the idea that Clark only does good because of a message from his Kryptonian parents is as bad as the idea that Clark, raised by ultra-paranoid parents who think he should let a busload of kids die, would have become Superman. So the question is, after all that, did I actually enjoy the movie? Honestly, I'm not sure. I didn't hate it. It was fine, kept me distracted, but I'll never watch it again. Oddly, the more I think about it, even writing this, the more I dislike it. And I think that will be its lasting legacy. People realising how bad it was. So what do you think? Am I being too harsh on what at the end of the day was just a dumb bit of candy floss fun? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace out.